The first one, how with a note I have here, taking pics at the restaurant. So there was an individual who was out with her family eating dinner, taking pictures of her family. There were other people obviously in the restaurant as well. There was a customer that came over from another table who was concerned that this person had taken some pictures that included her children in the background. She demanded to see that person's phone. The person did as I think most people would and said, "Hell no, you're not gonna get. You're not. I'm not showing you anything on my phone." The customer decided to call over the manager as if the manager had a badge and a gun and was going to resolve this and make something happen. The woman still did not and would not show the pictures on her phone. And the number one reason is because this person is going through some medical things. There were some pictures she had to take in order to send in the doctors, and she didn't need that shown to this woman, let alone the public. The question to you all is, how would you have handled this? Period. End of story. How would you have handled this woman coming over to you saying, "Hey, I need to see the pictures that you just took that are in your phone. I believe you have pictures of my children in them, and I don't want you to have them." Warren?
That actually happened to me. We did a show, and then afterwards we went to the bowling alley next door, me and several of the people who were at the show. And we're having a good time, laughing, playing, taking pictures, and then this woman comes over, and she taps me. Actually, her man comes over and says, "My woman said you took some pictures of her." I'm like, "I have no idea who you are." She's like, "If you could just let her look, I know it's," he said, "I know it's a hassle. If you could just let her look, it would make my life easier." So because of the way he said it, I was like, "Okay." And I showed her I didn't take pictures of her, and she said, "Let me see your cloud account." Now, I don't use cloud. I've never used cloud. If I take a picture, that's it. So I said, I don't have a cloud account, so I wouldn't know how to show you that anyway. And then she became irate. So I let her know, I did you a favor. The fact that you're out and about, you're out and about. Anybody can catch you doing anything. If you don't want your photo taken, wear hooded clothes. I've done as much as I can do for you. Please step back. And I felt bad for the guy because, again, he did what he did because she sent him over. And he tried his best to be, hey, I'm sorry. He's got a guy asking me for a favor. That's why I went in, no problem. But honestly, I don't know how to get to the cloud because I don't use it. I don't have it, so I can't give you what I don't know how to work. And she was pushy about it, but she'd been drinking. So nothing happened. He walked her away.
Deon?
I need each and every person listening to the sound of my voice right now to realize that when you are in public, there is no expectation of privacy whatsoever. If you're in a private business and they do not have rules clearly stated about photography, then all is fair and game. If people want to take pictures of you, guess what? There's literally nothing you can fucking do about it legally because you're in a public place. Even if you're in a private business where if they haven't established the rules and it's posted somewhere, there's nothing you can do about it. So this whole idea that let me see your phone and you don't take pictures of me, motherfucker, that is not a thing whatsoever. And the fact that you called Warren on a kind day, because I'd have bust you upside the head with one of them 16-pound bowling balls and told you to kick rocks. There's no way in hell I would let any random stranger go through my phone because they thought I took a picture of them. Guess what? You're in public. So sucks to you. There's cameras literally everywhere in the world now. Your picture is going to be somewhere. If you've got a laptop, somebody's got your picture. Somebody's looking at the camera right now that I don't even know about. Some NSA guy, some FBI agent, somebody's watching you at all fucking times.
I didn't say NSA. I didn't say NSA. Deon said NSA.
Now you said it twice.
So now I need people to understand that this expectation of privacy in the modern world. Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Next time, go up, brother.
No. I'm closing the show. Show's over.
I need people to understand that. Like, yo, when you get a cell phone, your privacy goes out of the window. These apps track you now. So all your information is out there for public consumption. And if you don't want to be exposed, quote unquote, then you can't use the service because that's how it's designed.
Look, This is what I would have said. Going back to Kathleen's mailbag question, this is what I would have said. I would have said the same thing that I say to people who tell me that they want to come to a show, but they are afraid that I or other comics are going to make fun of them. And this is what I tell them: how important do you think you are? you are you are not that important. Look, first of all, as you see, I'm taking pictures of these people I'm with. Now, if you happen to be in it because of an angle, I don't know what to tell you other than nobody gives a fuck. All right? That is it. Now, if you're going to tell me that those are the children of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, now you got a different problem because now I may sell these fucking pictures. All right? So you're better off not saying anything. You're better off getting out my face, taking the ass back where you walked over from. You and whoever else you brought over here with you. I am not showing you shit. You know why? Because I don't know what look, I was out to dinner the other night with a very good friend of mine at a nice restaurant. He had his business partners coming. He asked for a table to be set up for his business partners because he and I were having another discussion. The bartender said, no, we've sold all the tables. Everything's reserved. He said, well, can I because we're sitting at the bar. He said, can I reserve these 3 spots here? She said, absolutely, because he's a regular and he's been coming there often.
Okay.
She reserves the 3 spots for him. A group of white people come in about 20 minutes later. One of the white dudes in front says, oh, looks like all these are reserved. The white woman pushes past him like she's going to go sit down anyway. The bartender comes over and says, you can't sit here. These are all reserved. But there may be some seating over here back on the back bar, the back end of the bar. The amount of privilege that these people walk around with to ask anyone, and I'm not talking about just black and white, for this woman to come over to anyone of any color and think that you could demand someone show you something about you. Get your fucking ass out my face before you lose all your teeth today up in this fucking Applebee's. Cause you know what? They fucked up my whole order. I'm not in the mood. Get your ass back over there. And so no, I'm not showing you shit in my. I'm not in, and I hope you send your husband over because I have no problem with strangling the fuck out of him because he has a dick. I may hesitate to strangle you because you don't have one. Take your ass back over there because I'm not happy with either one of you. The amount of privilege, the fact that this dude, look, you know, one of my favorite movies
has got Sidney riled up.
One of my favorite movies is the Five Heartbeats. And when that fine sister come in and Leon's character, not Leon's character, what's the lead singer who ended up on cocaine? What's the character's name again?
I can sing.
Yeah, when he's sitting there and he's doing coke and she walks in, she's like, I don't like this and you shouldn't be doing this. His homeboy is sitting next to him. His homeboy turns and looks at her and looks at him and says, you ain't got your lady in check? That's what I would have said to that motherfucker if he came over to ask me about these pictures. You ain't got your woman in check? Better get your ass back over there and have this conversation. Get the fuck out my face. Neither one of y'all are seeing shit in my phone.
I 100% agree with Sidney. Get the fuck out. I'm not doing you no courtesies. Did nobody come here to take pictures of you? Nobody came to see you, Otis.
At the bowling alley? Yeah, at the bowling alley?
At a restaurant, bowling alley, in
no,
public.
Look, bitch. If that ain't your husband, then y'all need to do a better job of sneaking. Get the fuck away from me.
I think people definitely don't understand that when you're in a public place, you have zero rights to privacy. It is upon you, the person, the individual, to create your own privacy wherever it is you go. So if you don't want people seeing you, if you don't want people knowing who you are, then it's your job, your responsibility to create that privacy that you want to have. And if you go to public places, then guess what? You're throwing all that out of the window. Michael Jackson didn't go out in public and then say, oh, I don't want y'all to see me. No.
It's wore a cape over his face. He wore a mini cape over his face.
And guess what that does? Just tell us that. You somebody we should be looking for.
Oh my God! You gotta get your baby. You gotta get your lady in check, man. Be coming over here with that nonsense.
Yeah, you way too nice, Warren.
He's not way too.
Day. It was a good show.
No, you know what? No, Warren and I have talked about this. I think before, where we're similar in a way that you catch us on a good day, it's a good day for you, and sometimes it may not be a good day for you. But I'm in a situation where I don't want to make this a bad day for you, and so I'm gonna be nice to you and courteous. I'm not quite there as well as Warren is. So you better get away from me. And so it's just a matter of shit. But I'm not knocking what Warren did, because Warren could have went the other way, and then Warren would be doing this podcast, doing 5 to 10 somewhere, and they have to bring a cell phone
Like I
to
said,
him.
he was very polite. He was polite. She had the attitude.
No, and I would have been polite to him too. I just would have said, I can't do it, bro. I feel you, but I can't do it. You see my woman over there? I got her in check. You need to go get yours in check.
As he whispers it, I got that girl over there.
She's at the gym. So
Clearly she's not watching.